When creation happened, the thing that's up there is a ceiling, just like up here, just like the ceiling. The sky is really the ceiling. So now you're in a religion that tells you when you die, you're gonna fly to the ceiling. That's the same as if you have a roach in your house. He's thinking when he dies, then his spirit gonna sit in the ceiling, in the ceiling, not even the roof, but the ceiling upside down. When the Most High created heaven, he said, the sky, he calls it heaven, the firmament, which is something physical, not something for spirits to go sit. Something physical. He never said he put chairs there. So when you die, you go up there. Where's the chairs? You just flying in the ceiling? You people are just, what is going on in people's head? Because if I die, I'm going there. The Most High never put chairs there. Something physical. He said he put the sun here to guide the day. He put the moon. Then he put the stars. It's like flashlights. Not flashlights. He put lights. He put, light bulbs. These are the stars. Those are physical light bulbs. Physical things. How do you know they're physical? When you look up, you see the sun. It's a physical thing. When you look up, you see the moon. It's another physical thing that moves. You see the stars. Sometimes you see a shooting star. So that one dies. So these are all physical things. So how the hell when you die, you're going to fly up there to sit next to the physical thing? Like, where? These humans, what is going on? Humans, how? When somebody created that teaching, nobody slapped him? Like, what? How? So every time I go to a funeral, I hate when I'm hearing, oh yeah, my mother just died. I know right now she's in heaven. No, she's not in heaven. She's right there inside the coffin. She's nowhere in the, there's no spirit that left her body to go sit up there. No, she's right there. And then you're about to bury him or her. Oh, I hate hearing this. Well, Tupac died. He's in heaven. No, he's not in heaven. He's been dead. That's it. Dead. You go to his coffin right now, you open it, you're going to see some bones. That's it. There's nothing else that went somewhere else. I hate going to funerals because of things like this. Like, stop lying. Oh, I know you're looking down on us now. No, he's not. No, she's not. No, they not. They dead. If they get lucky, the Most High, as a scientist, one of those big scientists, they say, okay, let me see if I can bring this bone back to life. Boom, and okay, then, you're lucky. But until then, you dead. That's it. Dead. Dead. So if you want your heaven, you got to get it now. You want to get paid, you got to get it now. You see, that's what happened in this world. The rich people, they put religions, they say, look, all you dummies, you're going to be my slaves. You're going to follow me. You're going to be my employees, my this. And then when you die, you're going to get your money in heaven, in the sky. But those rich people, they make sure they get their money now. So you want your heaven, you got to get it now. Don't wait until you go to heaven and then you're going to get paid. You got the Muslims, say, well, if you follow this guy, Allah, whatever, their God, well, he's going to give you 7, how many virgins? 7, I think 7 virgins. Listen, you can get 7 virgins now. If you want, if that's what you're into, that's what you really want. You with the amount of women that's on earth, you can get 7 virgins now. You ain't gotta die and go to Allah and then go blow up some building, blow up something for Allah, go kill somebody, and then to get 7 virgins. You can get 7 virgins now. So if I want 7 virgins, 7 wives, 7 women for me to have sex with, I'm getting them now. I'm not gonna wait until Jesus. Jesus already said, those people that follow him, they're gonna have to be gay because no sex for them, because they're equal to angels. Angels don't have sex. So, listen, that world is not for me. That world is not for me. The Most High created me a physical body to enjoy certain things. I like to enjoy it. So, no, Jesus, don't even talk to me because that's not for me. Listen, you just want, even the gay guys, they want gay dudes. So they're not getting, you're not getting anything. In fact, gay, listen, I read the law that says gay is not good. Gay is not good, is an abomination. Don't do it. A dude shouldn't want to deal with another dude. That's what I believe in. That's my religion. Well, I don't believe in religion. That's the law I follow. You know. But now, I think if the gay dudes, they had a religion where they had a heaven where they say, well, if when you die, you dude's gonna get another dude's. Now you have to compare this with Jesus' heaven. When you die, you get nothing. I think the gay religion would cause dudes to be gay. Would cause more dudes to be gay now. Like, well, at least with Jesus, I'm getting nothing. At least with the gay guy, although you're not into gay, like, well, at least you're getting something. You go to Jesus, you just sit for 1,000 years. When he comes here, you're gonna be with him. You're gonna be praying. You're gonna be singing all day. What fun is this? It's like when I'm talking to people who's into church, like my mother or other people who's into church. You know, so you mean to tell me you're doing all this? So you're going to church. So the payment, the reward gonna be you're gonna go to heaven to sit next to Jesus. What are you gonna be doing? You're just gonna sit there watching each other all day, forever. What are you guys gonna be doing? At least the Christianites, the Israelites, their mind. They're confused. They see the New Testament, what Jesus is saying you're gonna give them. Then they see the Old Testament. They're gonna go back to the land of Israel. They're gonna be kings and everything. So they're confused. They don't know which one. At least 1 minute they read Revelation. Okay, we're gonna go to heaven. I see New Jerusalem. Boom, drop from heaven. Boom, boom, boom. All these things. But at the same time, they read the story. They're gonna live in the sight of Jesus, who totally took King David's throne as if it's for him. Although he didn't even come from King David's line. I already proved that in the genealogy. But he's gonna come and take it, and he's gonna have all the 12 beggars he had with him, the 12 guys. Who they gonna be? Those I don't know what they're gonna be. A bunch of dudes with robes just sitting down next to him. So this is his mission. This is his vibe. All the 12 apostles are gonna be next to him. Like, okay, King David and them. That story doesn't matter to him no more. So they confused. Sometimes Old Testament, sometimes New. Sometimes old, sometimes new. Those are the Christianites or maybe Jehovah's Witness. Their minds sometimes go in the old, sometimes in the new. But you got some, their minds stay strictly in the new. When Jesus come for them, they're going to go somewhere in the sky. And they're going to, I don't know, where you guys going? You're going to go and sit down next to Jesus somewhere in the sky. And then you're going to come down, I don't know. The amount of times I went to church, the amount of years I went to church, I still didn't have an idea. Where the hell this guy taking people? Where the hell, where's he going? Like, he's going to come and build houses on the earth or no? Or there's another planet he has. You people, you people that's listening to me, you Christians, that's able to think, somehow, able to think. Next time you go to church, you need to have a discussion with your pastor. Where are you going? And what you're going to be doing. You need to know what you're going to be doing. You're just going to sit there. It's the same garbage with the Egyptian religion. It was the same thing. When you live here, you live as, when you're on earth, that's the Egyptian, that's that Kemet garbage. When you're on earth, you live as Horus. Because Horus literally means day. Heru. In that meta nature language, that Egyptian thing. So when you're alive, you're gonna live as Horus, and when you die, you're gonna go wherever next to Osiris. You're gonna become another Osiris. To do what with this guy? Because Osiris is the god of vegetation. He's supposed to be in some jungle, where it's green, and he's sitting there. He's in some wilderness where you have the reeds. He's there. He's sitting there. That's why the story with Moses, when the Most High split the sea of reeds, I mean, he split Osiris in half. He split them up because that's where he's supposed to be. It was a sea. It wasn't a red sea. It was a sea of reeds. So that's where Osiris is supposed to be. So that was like a mockery, out of that Egyptian religion. So your main god, he's chilling in the middle of the reeds, wherever he's in that green place. He's just sitting there. He just got a chair, just sitting on the floor. And the Most High came and said, "Look, I'm gonna split that thing in half and let the Israelites go through." So that was just a jab at that Egyptian religion. So your guys now is done. The Most High destroyed his area, his territory, destroyed it and let the Israelites go through. So whether that really happened or didn't happen, but at least that's a jab at that religion. Like, yo, Osiris is supposed to be here. They were split in half. Where he at? We didn't even see him. That's a lie. So it's the same thing. You don't see how the Egyptian religion and Christianity is the same garbage. One stole it from the other. Well, the Israelites stole it from the Romans. The Romans stole it from the Greeks. The same garbage religion. The Greeks stole it from the Persians. The Persians stole it from the Babylonians. The Babylonians stole it, I guess, from Sumer. Well, the Babylonians later probably somehow stole some of it from the Egyptians. And the Egyptians stole it from the first Babylonians. That was before the second Babylonian. Stole it from the Sumerians now. From Ur of Chaldees, wherever Abraham was. Ur. Or in some other place, they will say Ur is Uruk. Uruk is Iraq. So it stole it from there. From Sumer, from Ur of Chaldees, that's where that garbage restarted. Not that it started, restarted, because all that was stolen from before the flood from the serpents. And the serpent probably stole it from the other serpent, because the serpent in the story with Adam and Eve, that's only 6,000 years ago. People have been here for hundreds of, not millions of years. People have been living here. The Most High didn't just make the earth. So Adam, you can trace. You can give Adam an age. Adam with the Eve, that story, you can, because Adam was 1,000 years from Noah. And Noah was 1,000 years from Abraham. And Abraham was 1,000 years from King David. King David was 1,000 years from Jesus. That's 4,000 years right there. And Jesus supposedly was 2,000 years from us. That's 6,000 years. So you can really trace the story of Adam to only 6,000 years. So now, those of you geniuses who think that Adam was the first man on earth, you mean to tell me human beings been living on earth for only 6,000 years? You smoking something. That story was never to say that's when the Most High created man. Because that's in chapter what? The third chapter of Genesis. The first time the Most High created man is in the first chapter. And that one you cannot pinpoint the time. That could be millions of years ago. The first man, when they say he created male and female. But the second creation story, that was a recreation with Adam and Eve. That was like after, who knows, millions of years passed. Civilization was there. Then everybody destroyed each other. Then another civilization came. They live another 10,000 years. Oh, destroyed again because people are stupid. They keep doing things to destroy themselves. And then another 10,000 years later, a bunch of people, they kill each other. Who knows how many times that happened throughout time? That probably happened a million times already. Where a million different civilization time. And eventually what happened? People, they're so dumb, they keep destroying each other. And then now, the earth become empty again. And then eventually people start to live again. A couple of people was alive, stay alive. And then they restarted again. And then give them another 10,000 years. And then they kill each other again. Look at now. It's only been 6,000 years since that other recreation happened with Adam. It looks like we're about to die with if we don't run, those of us who have some type of sense, we don't run and go hide in some mountains. It looks like these people with their nuclear weapons, they're gonna kill everybody again. If we, now you got this guy, Elon Musk, he has a lot of money. Then he's thinking about, let's do space travel. He think he can go hide there. There's nothing there. There's no planets there. There's no way you can hide. So all these things, with all this money, they should have take you up there already to see. When you down here, you see that clear thing that looks like a big ice crystal, and you see some sun going around it. That's all that's there. It's not like you can keep going. Oh, wow, we're going to Mars. That's a big place where you have people. Oh, let me go to Jupiter. Oh, that's another big place. When people created those names for those planets, they didn't mean it was somewhere for people to live. These were God's names. Jupiter was a god. Mars was another god. They say, oh, this guy, he's a big guy, stay up there. We gotta worship him. They didn't mean it like it was a planet for us to go live. Now you got people now in our time, they think, oh wow, when you look up, you see these stars. Oh, you see, oh wow, this looks like maybe some big universe over there. If you go there, they have suns, they have water, no, these are lights. These are lights. Lucky for me, the Bible already, when people were really thinking, were using their mind, they already wrote something down to explain to me what's going on up there. So all the BS when you go to school, say, there may be there's another place, in the space in the sky, because in their mind the earth is flying in the air. The earth is just suspended in the air and moving, turning and spinning, and then in the meantime we all on earth, we don't feel nothing that the earth is moving. When the earth moves just a little bit, which is called a little earthquake. When the earth quakes just a little bit, everybody's dying. But in the meantime, science idiots, these scientists say, oh well, the earth is it's moving violently into space, moving and going, and then the sun, everything is moving. And then we go to school like, yeah, the earth is moving. I'm sure these idiots that wrote these things, those people part of governments who teach people lies, I'm sure they're laughing at us like, yeah, they believe that too. And they even go buy the books to and then they feel like they're smart when they start talking about it. When they start talking, yeah, you see the sun. Although you wake up at 6 a.m, you see the sun here. And then at noon, the sun is right there in the middle. And then they tell you, well, the sun didn't move. The sun didn't move. It's just the earth that moved. It was the earth that moved. The sun didn't move because it's like a ball with a bunch of ants on top of the ball, and it's turned around. And then there's gravity that's hold the water. So when the earth turned upside down, the water didn't fall. And in the meantime, none of us can duplicate that. And say, okay, as a scientist, okay, I'm gonna put some water inside a cup. So somehow create something that's like gravity, whatever it is. Although the word gravity just means weight. So you're gonna create something weight. Look, I got weights here. There's a gym over there. I got weights. So I'm gonna put weights inside the cup. I don't know. I'm gonna take a big bowl. I'm gonna take one of those 30-pound weight, put it inside there. Now I'm gonna put some water, turn it upside down. Let me see that weight hold on to the water. People are just, wow. At this point, I think the Most High made a mistake when he gave people a mind to think. The Most High should have taken the thing he put inside the dogs, put it inside people's heads. Or if it's the heart, the Most High should have put the hearts, people's hearts, put it inside the dogs, and take the dog's hearts and put it inside people. Because obviously at this point, even the dogs are smarter. Because the dogs wouldn't think like that. Because if you could talk to the dog, you say you're gonna put them upside down, and then dump them down, put them on the table, flip the table upside down. If the dog understood what you're about to do to him, he would say, no. You don't have to prove that to me. I already know I'm gonna fall on my head. But it's only people. It's like, oh, not I have this thing here. Oh, yeah, this globe garbage. So it's only people who think that if he's up here, he's standing here. Now, he's standing here. And then the sky is up here. The sky is up here. He's standing here. It turns night. Then he sees the stars. And then somebody else who lives over underneath now. They're in the same time zone, whatever. Underneath, at night, he looks up. He's able to see the same stars, the same thing you see in over here. The dude underneath see the same thing. You still see the 3 stars, the Orion stars. So we were in Deuteronomy 18th chapter, verse 18. That a lot of people use. A lot of people use in church, Christians, Christianites, wannabe Israelites, wannabe Christians, all of them. They say, well, it means I will, It's talking about Jesus. I will raise them up a prophet like unto thee. No, that verse is talking about the Most High is saying, look, he already gave you all the examples of the heathen prophets. Say, you guys, you don't follow those type of prophets. These guys are bugged out. But you Israelites, when you have a prophet, every prophet you have, the Most High say, me, I'm going to be the one to raise him up as a prophet. Nobody else. He's not going to go to no theology school to learn to be a prophet. That's not happening. He's not going to Sunday school to learn to be a prophet. That is not happening. He's not going to Israelite school to learn to be a prophet. That is not happening. So the Most High say, I'm going to, I'm going to do that. I'm going to raise them up. And as you read on, Most High say, okay, let me read on to prove some more. Verse 18, I will raise them up a prophet from among their brethren. First of all, it has to be another Israelite from among their brothers. Like unto them, like unto thee, Moses, just like your prophets, the guy that's just gonna teach them what I want them to know. That's gonna be his job. He's not gonna be the one to say, if he's like unto Moses, definitely not like unto Jesus, because Jesus didn't do like Moses, because Jesus said, look, I'm the son, I'm this, I can walk on water, look at me, I can do this, that's not like unto Moses, that's like unto the heathen prophets. They're the one. That's like, Jesus is more like unto Buddha. Jesus is more like unto Krishna. Jesus is more like unto Osiris, Horus. Jesus is more like unto Zarathustra, Zoroaster, more like unto any of those, like Hercules, the guy who went into hell and passed a bunch of tests after killing his wife and his children. And then after he passed all those tests. And then, okay, now let me go to heaven now. Let me go to Mount Olympus and sit down next to Zeus. That's Jesus. How the hell people reading that story with Hercules, his father being Zeus, and you're reading the story with this guy named Jesus. You can't see. It's almost like the devil's playing with people. Like, yo, let me give him a clue. Jesus. Jesus. Oh, man, you people killing me. Oh, man. So even the devil's trying to give you a sign. Give you a hint. Jesus. You don't see this is Zeus story. This is the same Hercules. Even the dogs, if they heard the word Zeus, they hear Jesus. You're like, wow, those words sound the same. You trying to give me a hint? Are you trying to tell me something? Are you trying to tell me this guy is the same? This guy is related to, the other guy that's Zeus and Jesus? People are just, wow. Well, that's the only thing that keep me living happy every day. Just seeing people, I'm like, damn, they give me things to laugh about. Even talking about this thing make me like laugh. Makes me like, wow. Wow. This is incredible. You actually have people like, Jesus. You don't see Zeus in there? Jesus. You don't see Zeus? You didn't hear Zeus? Maybe one of those days, what I'm going to do? Well, I don't believe in having dogs inside my house because I'm from Haiti, Haitians, even Israelite laws, whatever. You have dogs, it has to be outside. Even the New Testament tells you for dogs are without, meaning outside. So you will never see me with a dog on my lap. Not inside my house. You will not see a dog. Yeah, there was days I did this until I really analyzed the law. Like, okay, dogs, you will not see me pet a dog. A dog is not sitting on me. The dog gonna be outside. Well, since I live in a cold place, I feel bad. When winter come, I have to leave him outside. So in that case, I'm having no dogs because I would feel bad that December he has to sleep outside. Although he probably, if he was homeless, he would have to live because I see a bunch of stray cats outside. It's cold. They still live there. They walk. After it snows, I'll be seeing footprints on the snow in my backyard, in my side yard, whatever. And then when I look, it was the cats. The cats can live outside in the cold. How the hell dogs can't do it? Of course dogs can do it. Because We living with people that tongue kiss dogs, that look at dogs like they. In fact, a dog in America is more valuable than a nigga in America. When I say nigga, you know what I mean? Like Tupac said, Nigga. You know, so I'm not trying to sound like nigger, like racist, because you know the white. Oh, why he call them niggers? No, I didn't call them niggers. I said nigga, Nigga. So Tupac said that's a good word for, you know. So let me say it again. Dogs in America, they are more valuable than niggas. Because the police can come and beat the hell out of a Negro guy and put him in jail and do whatever to him. You know, just like they did to Abner Luimo. They beat the hell out of him. And then they sodomized him with a plunger. They would never do that to a dog. So, yes, dogs are more valuable. Lives of dogs are more valuable than life of niggas. You know, which is bad, which is very, very bad. You know, you living in a world like this where, you know, if you're a certain color, like, you know, you got melanins, people with no melanins, they feel like, you know, well, in that case, you know, I'm going to like dogs more than them. So I think if I had a dog in wintertime, and because of my belief, dogs not supposed to be inside my house. Because when people start coming to my house, the house going to smell like dogs. So no, dogs not staying inside my house. If you, my friend, my relative, you have a dog, you come to see me, leave your dog outside. I don't care if it's a nice little puppy. He's very white and fluffy and very nice. You just bought him for $10,000. Leave that little sucker outside. Dog's not coming inside my house. Look at even the animals I eat. The chicken is not coming inside my house. And I'm going to let dogs inside my house? That is not happening. But it's not something personal. If you really analyze the Most High's laws, you should know, you know, the dog is an unclean animal. Unclean. You know what unclean mean? Dirty. You know, well, you got people say, well, the mouth dogs, the dog's mouth, is cleaner than human's mouth. That's why they kiss the dogs. No, it's not. The dogs don't even wash their mouth. Where you get that thing? Science says this. Their saliva somehow so clean, you can lick it. No, you just nasty. So all you dog lovers, I mean, I love dogs. I love them to be dogs. If I have them, you know, they need to protect me, and then they have to be outside. How are the dog gonna protect me and he's inside? You know, no, then he's not protecting me. He's. It's more like I'm protecting him, because I'm the man in the house. I'm the master. I'm his master. I'm protecting him. That's not happening. If I have a dog, he has to be outside to protect me. He's like my doorbell. The minute somebody coming close, I gotta hear him say something. You gotta say woof. And I'm like, oh, somebody get closer. Then he's doing his job. You know, so dogs inside the house, that's against the Most High's law. Dogs inside the house. The dog's supposed to be outside the house. You see, back then, when they had sheep, they had shepherd dogs. That was his job. He was protecting the sheep. Somebody trying to steal a sheep, he's there. If a wolf is coming, if he couldn't fight the wolf, at least he's gonna bark. Now you have a dog, you have sheep outside. The sheeps, although they're clean animals, when I say clean, meaning to eat, the sheep can look dirty. You're not even gonna let a sheep inside your house, but you're gonna let a dog inside your house? That makes no sense at all. Me, if I was gonna put pets in my house, inside my house, it'll be turkey. That's what would be walking inside my house, but that's not happening either. Because the turkey gonna smell like turkey, gonna make the house smell like turkey. I can leave them outside, and then when I'm ready to eat them, I'm gonna kill them and eat them, just like, you know, where Negroes live in certain islands. They know, you know, the chicken is outside. You don't go inside the house, the chicken is walking. So I don't even understand that culture. At one point, it was okay, because I didn't know. I'm like, okay, oh, yeah, you know, yeah, you know, you can have a little dog, put them in your lap. You know, now that I see better, if I have a dog, I'm going to love him. I'm going to feed him. I'm going to do everything. But I'm going to do my job. He's going to have to do his job. My job, I feed him. His job is going to be outside to protect me. And if he's a little dog, definitely cannot protect me. At least he can be a doorbell. You know, little dogs, they bark more than big dogs. So that's definitely a doorbell. I get a little dog, he's gonna be right there in front of the door. You know, hopefully he can protect himself. You know, but if he cannot protect himself, oh, too bad for him. Or else I gotta get a big dog to be the doorbell. And then he's gonna be outside. So anybody look at my house trying to come in, at least the dog gonna talk to them. Gonna say, okay, it looks like you're looking at this house. You gotta have a good reason for looking at the house. You get closer, something may happen. That's the job of the dog. Now you go to somebody's house, they get robbed, something happened. They have a dog. The dog didn't even know. The dog was sleeping somewhere inside the house. Then you're not using the dog for what the Most High created the dog for, to protect you, to protect the house. You know, then you should get a cat. Even the cat's not supposed to be inside the house. He's a dirty animal. He's unclean. When they say unclean, he's not kosher. You see the Hebrew word kosher? He's not kosher, man. You cannot eat him. So he's unclean. He's dirty. That's what unclean is. He's an unclean animal, meaning he's clean when he's outside. Let him, you know, yeah, it's a clean thing for him to be outside. But it's not clean for him to be inside the house. You know, I go to people's house, I see they have dogs. As soon as I come in, it smells like dog feces everywhere. Like, oh wow. And then I look at their couch filled with dog's hair. And then they got the nerve, they're gonna offer me something to eat. I'm like, no. Well, you have all this hair flying around. Now I'm gonna eat food with hair, with dog's hair. You people are nasty doing things like this. You see, you go to people's house, you see their clothes filled with dog's hair. Fur, whatever fur, you know, filled with dog's fur. And then they're gonna go to the kitchen and bring you something to eat. No, that's nasty. I mean, you nastier than the dog. Like, you know, you can hold on to that juice, to that, you know. Then they say, you want some water? And I'm like, well, you know, you have a bottle of water? No, I don't have a bottle of water. So why do you even ask? Like I'm gonna come to your house, especially strangers. Like somebody just see me, like, you want water? Oh, okay, yeah, I want some water. In my mind, I'm thinking, you know, a bottle. Then they're gonna bring me a glass of water. I'm like, what? And you have dogs. You think I'm gonna drink that water? You just finished touching the dog. The dog sleep on your bed. The dog walks with no shoes on the floor. That means his paws, his feet is collecting all the dirt, all the germs off the floor. And then he jumps on your bed. Then you go jump on the bed. Then you playing with the dog. You tongue kissing the dog. Because I see all that on TV. And then you touch the bed. The dog probably step on some feces on the floor. Jump on the bed. Now you touch the bed. Then you go eat. You take the bread. You eat it. People, human beings are nasty. When you don't follow the Most High's laws, you doing nasty things without knowing that you're doing nasty things. You thinking nasty things without knowing that you're thinking nasty things. You know, I mean, there are some people on earth, not every